As we reach the final episode in this series, I want to talk about where all of this leads, the long term impact of shifting from control to curiosity. Because curiosity isn't just a technique, it's a relationship philosophy. It's how you communicate to your child. You are worth understanding, your inner world matters, and you can trust me with your truth. When children grow up in an environment shaped by curiosity, they don't just behave differently, they become different. More confident, more connected, more emotionally aware, more trusting. Today, we're talking about how curiosity becomes the foundation of a home built on trust and how this shapes your child for the rest of their life. Welcome to the last episode in the area of understanding their world, curiosity over control, building a home of trust, the lifelong impact of curiosity. Curiosity creates emotional safety. Children open up to people who feel safe, not powerful. Curiosity tells your child you don't have to hide your feelings, you don't have to lie to protect yourself, you won't be punished for being honest, your emotions won't overwhelm me, and you are allowed to be human with me. When kids grow up with this kind of emotional safety, they learn my parent can handle my truth. And because of that, they bring you the real moments, the fear, the shame, the questions, the mistakes, the heartbreaks. Curiosity builds a home where the full child is welcome, not just the regulated, easy, or convenient parts. Curiosity builds lifelong communication. When you approach your child with curiosity, you're not just solving today's behavior, you're shaping tomorrow's communication. Kids raised with curiosity explain what they feel, understand why they reacted, come to you before things get out of hand, take responsibility without shame, apologize more easily, feel safe asking for help, and talk to you, even when you're not asking. This becomes especially important as they grow. As curious parents lays the foundation for a teen who doesn't hide, talks through hard things, trusts your guidance, doesn't fear your reaction, sees you as an ally, not an authority to avoid. And eventually, an adult who still comes home for comfort, not out of obligation, but out of connection. I think that's what we ultimately hope for. So curiosity leaves an emotional legacy. Children don't remember every rule, they don't remember every consequence, and they don't remember every lesson. What they do remember is how safe they felt, how seen they felt, how you looked at them when they cried, how you responded when they messed up, whether home felt like pressure or peace, whether your love felt conditional or unconditional. And they remember your presence more than your perfection. A curious home shapes their self talk. Your voice becomes the voice inside their head. Curiosity turns into, I make sense. I can figure this out. My feelings are valid. I'm allowed to take up space. Their relationships, children raised with curiosity, grow into people who listen, empathize, regulate, communicate, repair, considers others' perspectives. You are raising someone who will carry the emotional safety you gave them into every relationship they touch. Their sense of worth. When your child grows up knowing they were worth understanding, they become adults who feel worthy of love, belonging, and connection. Reflection prompt. What kind of emotional home do I want my child to remember? Thank you for walking through the entire series with me. You're doing something powerful. You're shifting the story for yourself, for your child, and for the generations after you. Curiosity is more than a parenting tool. It's a love language, a way of saying your inner world matters here. This week, choose one small moment to practice deep curiosity. Pause, look closer, listen deeper, wonder instead of react, because every time you choose curiosity, you're building a home of trust, a home your child will feel anchored to for the rest of their life. Here's a journal prompt for you. What emotional home am I building? Thank you for being here. Thank you for growing. And thank you for choosing connection over control. Remember, curiosity creates safety. Safety creates trust. And trust creates lifelong connection. Here we are at the comment section. Comment on anything that you would like with this video. Anything with parenting, building a home of trust, any parenting struggles or wins. And if you're having a hard time thinking about what to comment on, use the journal prompt question above. So if this video resonated with you at all, let what you heard sink in before you go, and know that you're not alone on this journey, that you don't have to do it all at once. If you're feeling it, like this video so more people can find it. Subscribe for new content every week, every day, and remember here, tiny steps, real talk, and honest healing. And these are some journals that I have created, a children's workbook and a children's book, to go hand in hand with these videos, to just maybe help us to become aware of some things that we're not, to help increase healthy behaviors and decrease any unhealthy behaviors. And remember, it's all about choosing your heart. We can either continue to live the way we are and be who we are and take that with us, or we can choose the heart of working on ourselves, on our behaviors, and on our relationships, so we have a different, maybe brighter future. And once again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you all have a great day.